Manny, by chance, did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight, okay. Yeah, because I know he said...
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or not.
Yeah, it's a real fight, yeah.
As of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there.
As we stand, this fight is not canceled. I know that there were some things spreading around, some boxing news outlets and stuff yesterday. It is not canceled in any way. Floyd Mayweather is in a breach. He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday. He has a cure period. There's certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one.
Manny Pacquiao is reportedly taking legal action against Floyd Mayweather after the fight fell through. Pacquiao claims Mayweather had already agreed to a professional bout, but is now trying to label it as an exhibition, allegedly to avoid a real showdown in the ring.
Real fight or not?
Yeah, it's a real fight, yeah.
The Sphere still in Las Vegas?
That's the contract that he signed. Yeah.
So it's still happening then?
He has to remember that.
But it's still on? It's still happening?
Oh yeah, we did sign the contract already, so there's no reason why,
Why wouldn't?
yeah.
Floyd Mayweather says the fight is currently being treated as an exhibition and isn't guaranteed to happen. Speaking to Vegas Sports Today, he explained that no official location has been finalized, though he mentioned the Sphere as a possibility, and made it clear that the bout is not confirmed as a professional fight at this stage.
Just, I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, I work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions.
Floyd Mayweather's CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Mayther, stated that Mayweather signed a contract for a professional fight and that the agreement does not include any termination clause.
He has multiple breaches, not just one. So this was never an exhibition. It was never going to be an exhibition. It was never signed as an exhibition. Manny Pacquiao has no interest in doing an exhibition with Floyd. And just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates with 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in the month of January, and this is all related to his return to professional boxing.
By publicly calling the bout an exhibition, Floyd Mayweather may have put himself in breach of contract. According to the claim, the violation began the moment he made that statement and continues to remain in effect.
The first one was on October 24th, the second one was on November 6th, third one was on December 14th. He received money for all 3 agreements when he signed them, okay? Not only that, he's taken an advance on his purse on this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay, on his fight against Pacquiao. So there's another lender also that's now involved in this, okay? So him saying that it's not at the Sphere, him saying that there's no real...
Oscar de la Hoya took a shot at Floyd Mayweather, saying he needs to stop obsessing over his undefeated 50-0 record. De la Hoya argued that the record only looks perfect on paper, claiming that many people believe Mayweather has had moments that could be seen as losses despite what the official stats show.
Wasn't gonna do a clapback, but all the news on Mayweather, Pacquiao, potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right. Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that that I had within my spirit.
Manny Pacquiao is fully locked in for the potential showdown, showing strong confidence and determination. Unlike their first encounter, he's focused on leaving no room for excuses and is committed to delivering a complete performance inside the ring. Pacquiao has undergone intense training, sharpening his skills while pushing his stamina, strategy, and mental focus to the highest level. Every part of his preparation reflects a fighter who is serious about competing at his absolute best, that he's ready to face Floyd Mayweather head-on, embracing the challenge without hesitation. From his mindset to his physical conditioning, everything points to one goal: honor the contract and finally give fans the fair, competitive fight they've been waiting for.
Look good. You look already in shape. What adjustments do you think you're gonna make for the rematch? Adjustments compared to the first fight.
I have the improved and better strategy compared to the last one.
I know it's something you've been learning for a very long time. I know you felt that that first fight wasn't, the best of you, right?
Yes. This time, no excuse.
Insiders are claiming that Floyd Mayweather accepted a cash advance and signed multiple agreements for a professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao, but is now allegedly breaching those contracts by labeling the fight as an exhibition. A reporter on X stated that Mayweather has already received an advance from his purse for the proposed rematch, reportedly tied to a Netflix event, even as uncertainty surrounds whether the fight will actually take place. Team Pacquiao claims Mayweather signed 3 separate professional fight agreements, was paid for those deals, and also took an additional advance, further strengthening their position that he is in breach after publicly calling the bout an exhibition. Meanwhile, Paulie Malignaggi has expressed serious doubt about the fight happening at all. He noted that Pacquiao appears sharp and fully prepared based on recent performances, but questioned Mayweather's current form, describing his abilities at this stage as uncertain and unpredictable.
I'm sharper than Pacquiao looked in Barrios. I don't think Pacquiao looked that sharp against Barrios. I just think Barrios is fairly subpar champion. But I think Pacquiao looked like he had no legs in the fight. I feel like I still got legs to a degree. I feel like I still got reflexes and speed and rhythm to a degree. So we'll see.
Mayweather is facing Tyson. It sounds like maybe still soon. I don't know how.
Well, with Mayweather, we don't know what he's got left at 49. We haven't seen him fight in a while. So, we know the Mayweather we used to see. We'll see what Mayweather exists at 49 years old. Honestly, I don't know, We're comparing the Mayweather we used to see against the Pacquiao we just saw. We really don't have anything to go by for Mayweather. He hasn't been active recently. He's 49. We'll see what he has left. He was an excellent fighter, but we'll see what he has left at 49.
David Benavidez downplayed the matchup, saying it doesn't feel as exciting as it once did. He pointed out that Floyd Mayweather is now around 50 years old, adding that the fight no longer carries the same level of thrill or anticipation it once had.
This word that potentially Floyd might come out in a professional fight.
Oh yeah?
What's your thoughts on that? As a fan.
As a fan, I feel like I see what they're doing. They see like the influencer just turned it into like, I'm not gonna say a whole circus show, but I feel like they see if these people can come in here and make all this money, then why can't the legends of boxing do that? I feel like they're all the legends of boxing looking at it like that. And I don't have a problem with them coming back and fighting, but it's not as exciting as it once was. We have to see, they're both older guys. Floyd is 50. And I'm not trying to disrespect in any type of way, but he's a 50-year-old man. Pacquiao's a 48-year-old man too. So I heard something that Mayweather was going to fight Mike Tyson. So if they could do that, by all means.
From the very beginning, the agreement was for a legitimate professional fight. Now, Floyd Mayweather is being accused of breaching that contract and has reportedly been asked to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he intends to correct the situation. According to those involved, multiple breaches have already taken place, and representatives, including Major and others, have reached out to resolve the issue. Despite this, Mayweather has continued to act as if everything is under control, repeatedly insisting, "I got this, whenever concerns or guidance are raised. At this stage, the next steps remain uncertain, and the fight has not been officially cancelled. However, concerns continue to grow as Mayweather has allegedly been asked to formally confirm in writing that he will honor the contract, proceed with a legitimate bout, and respect all parties involved in the agreement.
Everything from the beginning has been for a real fight. He is in breach right now. He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, and when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract. There has been no request by anybody to cancel.
Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao is reportedly frustrated by Floyd Mayweather's backpedaling. Pacquiao has been eagerly anticipating this rematch and is committed to a proper professional fight, not an exhibition. The involvement of Netflix as a media partner added credibility and reassurance, but the ongoing uncertainty has left Pacquiao displeased. He wants the bout to proceed as a legitimate fight, in line with the contract, rather than as a purely exhibition match. Under the current terms, there is no interest on Pacquiao's side in an exhibition with Mayweather. The situation remains tense, and all eyes are now on Mayweather to act responsibly and honor the agreement.
Put on a fight that lives up to the deal and not degrade or disrespect anyone involved in setting this up. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is miffed by Mayweather's backpedaling. Manny Pacquiao, I believe he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me. Manny Pacquiao is not happy. He's been looking forward to this rematch. Nobody ever got a contract, and Netflix stepping up as a media empire holds a lot of weight. It reassured Manny that this was real. They put a stamp on it. He's obviously displeased. He does want to fight Floyd. He does not want an exhibition. Has no interest in that because that was never part of their conversation. And asked if the fight would ever occur as an exhibition. The fight will not take place as a pure exhibition under the contract and terms and platform we are partnered with today.
Fannin explained that complications started after Floyd Mayweather accepted an advance from Manny Pacquiao's team. The advance was meant to guarantee Mayweather's participation under the agreement that the fight would be a legitimate professional bout. According to Pacquiao's camp, Mayweather requested the upfront payment, promising he would fight Pacquiao once the funds were delivered. However, disputes soon arose over whether the match would be an exhibition or a real competitive fight. For Pacquiao, this distinction was crucial. He wanted a true, competitive showdown. While Mayweather's undefeated record was at stake, Pacquiao had remained active against top-level opponents. In contrast, Mayweather had largely avoided extended competition against world-class fighters, making the stakes and expectations very different for each side.
After Floyd, according to Manny Pacquiao's people, took an advance, right, which is money, against the fight with Manny, watch this. He took an advance in that fight. He said, okay, I'll fight Manny, but I need an advance. After he got the advance, to my understanding, there then became an issue of whether or not the fight between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd would be an exhibition or whether it would be a real fight. Now, let me tell you why there's a value in that for Manny Pacquiao. Because Manny Pacquiao wants to get his get back in the ring, a real fight with Floyd. He also, for Floyd, what's at risk is his undefeated record. Because Manny Pacquiao has been a relatively active fighter, more active than Floyd has, against actual world-class fighters. That's not what Floyd's been doing.
After the deal, the question of the fight's legitimacy reportedly became Floyd Mayweather's concern, but only after he received the advance. This shift undermined Manny Pacquiao, who had agreed to a real, competitive fight and expected the associated stakes. An exhibition with limited rounds would not deliver the same competitive intensity or financial justification for fans. Meanwhile, Mayweather is said to have arranged additional exhibitions, including one in Greece against a kickboxer, and another with Mike Tyson on Netflix. These events allow him to appear dominant while taking minimal risk, maximizing financial gain and protecting his undefeated record. As a result, Pacquiao remains frustrated, deprived of a proper, meaningful return to the ring.
Floyd is bringing this up. At least that is the contention of Manny Pacquiao. He only brought that issue up after he got the advance. So if he got an advance, he put money in his pocket that he needed in his pocket. And then after that, he's gonna switch up and say, no, I don't wanna have an exhibition. I don't wanna have a real fight, I wanna have an exhibition. And as a result, he's depriving Manny Pacquiao of the benefit of the bargain that Manny gave him when he got that advance. Because the advance is there because Manny agreed, assuming that it was gonna be a real fight, not an exhibition, because there's no reason between these two guys to have an exhibition for 3 rounds and waste a bunch of people's money where there's nothing on the line, which means Manny can't get his get back and Floyd keeps his 50-0. So it looks like Floyd's trying to get slick and switch it up. And at the same time, Floyd did something else.
The highly anticipated fight between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao now teeters on the edge of cancellation. Last week, Mayweather attended a meet and greet at MCM, where he was asked about the upcoming bout at the Sphere. He dismissed it as an exhibition rather than a legitimate fight and expressed uncertainty about the location. The bout was originally set to be promoted by Manny Pacquiao Promotions, but Pacquiao and his team quickly responded, stating that if the fight isn't a real professional match, it would constitute a breach of contract and they would not participate. At 50 years old, Mayweather now appears to be questioning himself, adding to the uncertainty surrounding the rematch.
It's saying that it's going to be canceled because Floyd Mayweather did a meet and greet at MCM last week, and Floyd Mayweather was asked about the fight with Manny Pacquiao at the Sphere, and Floyd Mayweather, he simply stated, it's not a real fight, it's an exhibition, and that he's not sure if it's going to be at the Sphere. And it's supposed to be promoted by Manny Pacquiao Promotions. Well, Manny Pacquiao and his team, they responded and they stated that if it's not a real fight, it's a breach of contract, and we're not doing it. We're not participating against you if it's not a real fight.
Observers note that while Manny Pacquiao is 47, Floyd Mayweather may feel his skills are no longer at their peak and could be avoiding a genuine fight that risks a loss. Pride appears to play a major role, as Mayweather has consistently insisted on maintaining control, but with the bout promoted by Pacquiao, that control isn't his. Despite the hype, few fans were clamoring for a rematch more than a decade later. Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios was underwhelming, while Mayweather's involvement seems increasingly financially motivated. Reports suggest he is facing money issues and even litigation with Al Haymon at Showtime. What was once anticipated as a high-profile spectacle now appears driven more by financial concerns than competitive desire. With these dynamics, the possibility of a legitimate fight is fading, and the projected showdown may ultimately never materialize.
I think that Floyd Mayweather understands that maybe his skills have started to erode. And maybe he's like, listen, you know what? Even though Manny Pacquiao is 47 years of age, right? My skills simply are not there like it once was. And he don't want it to be a real fight. Floyd Mayweather, I believe at this stage is probably questioning himself. You know, Floyd Mayweather has a lot of pride, okay? So I'm sure Floyd Mayweather probably is like, listen, you know what? Imagine me taking a loss to Manny Pacquiao. Sorry for that. I was scrolling looking for something.
That wraps up today's coverage. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth analysis on this story.